Woo! I'm excited for this. Hey, if you want to start or grow a YouTube channel this year, if you're looking for tips on building a personal brand that is high impact and high profit, if you want to know how to build a sustainable business in the current landscape of the creator economy, then stick around because we have a special announcement with something that our industry has never seen before. But rather than just tell you about it, check out this short video. And then I want to talk about 6 things that you need to know. Let's watch the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Dave Ramsey.
I am amazed at the things we don't do because we have this little tiny bit of fear that offsets all the other data and all the other evidence in our life that causes us to not go do something. You know, no one accidentally wins. You become what you think about. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Because effort, talent, education, bothering to show up is not equal. I'm amazed at the number of people that the only thing holding them back, they're going to the next level in their business, the next level in their leadership, the next level in their marriage, the next level with their parenting, the next level in their wealth building. The only thing holding them back is they don't believe they can. Together, we're going to rise up, baby. We're going to go to a whole different level that we've never been to before. Every one of us in this room are going to leave changed.
Together, we're going to rise up, baby. So I'm excited to announce that the first speaker we're announcing for Grow with Video Live 2024 is Dave Ramsey. Now, you might be kind of like, that's kind of cool, kind of weird. That's literally never been done before. And he's coming to a how to grow your brand and business online video and YouTube conference. Well, I'm excited because I've got 6 reasons why I'm Z and why I actually think this will be one of the most unique and powerful events in the industry and of the year. And shout me out in the comments, though, your thoughts, your feedback, and a couple reasons. So we host an event every year. What are we announcing? Our annual event is coming back, Las Vegas, April 24th through the 26th at the M Hotel. And you could go to growwithvideolive.com to get tickets. Link in the description down below. You can see all the details. And this is the #1 conference for building your business and your personal brand with video. You know, our conference is a little bit different than everything else because really we are helping entrepreneurs and business owners use video and use YouTube to grow their businesses. And then business-minded content creators, those that are really thinking about, how do I make this sustainable? How do I learn from those that are not just creating great content and getting views and subscribers, but what's the business model? What's the iceberg underneath creators that last? In a world when creators are maybe struggling with making it sustainable, a lot of creators are quitting, some of the OGs, and there's a lot happening. When we look at someone like Dave Ramsey, who's been built to last for years and decades, man, what are the secrets to that? I mean, that's this is an interesting timing to think about those that are maybe kind of burning out, that haven't lasted with respect to everybody that's put in the work. You know, we have an opportunity to learn from a legend. And so Grow with Video Live details are in the description down below. And our first speaker, with many speakers to be announced still, is Dave Ramsey. And here's 6 reasons why I'm excited to learn from Dave. #1, he's an OG content creator. One of my friends said, wait a minute, like, I have different beliefs about personal finances than Dave. And I was like, yeah, me too. Like, that's cool. But think about radio personality, then dominated TV, New York Times bestseller, has packaged what he knew not into an online course, but into like physical CDs, tapes, DVDs. Financial Peace University distributed that, but has now moved into the new era over and over again. He's reinvented himself, apps, digital, Ramsey Plus. How do you start? My second reason why I can't wait to learn from Dave is if you're just starting and you're a beginner, you might be like, Sean, I'm not trying to build a media company. I'm just trying to get started. Well, how do you start? What does it take to he used to sell his original financial education out of the trunk of his car. How do you take what you know and package it into products and programs? How do you get started, and what is the mindset and the resilience to launch your creator career? But then how do you go through every stage? So number one, he's an OG content creator. Number two, beginner to advanced. He started, and what does it take to do that? But then what does it take to eventually build up a team? What are the leadership skills necessary for actually building a team around a creator business? And then what does it look like to go to a level where there's like 1,000 employees now, and you've succession and legacy and all that kind of stuff? You know, what's kind of funny is if you're not actually like watching Dave Ramsey's personal finance content, what you wouldn't probably realize is that he's bigger than your favorite creator, that his YouTube channel alone is more impactful than whoever you think is, you know, making the impact right now. Just the Ramsey Show got 50 million views in the last 28 days. The Ramsey Show, the main show. Then you go over to the Clips channel, that got 25 million views in the last 28 days. And so if somebody's like, yo, I got my favorite personal finance YouTuber, they're number one, it's like, respect. I mean, it's not just about views necessarily and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, they're not even coming close to, you know, who to goat. So anyways, excited to learn from the OG content creator, number one, beginner to advanced. Number three is he's been going good to great. It's interesting. Some of the biggest proponents of social right now, their numbers are kind of on the decline. Some of like the social media experts, they're either flatlined or on the decline. I just showed you the numbers. Man, how do you reinvent yourself and not just succeed in one season or one era, but how do you actually constantly go from good to great? There's a lot of people who kind of come up and then drop off and come up and drop off, but you'd be hard pressed if you study what's happening in media and what's happening in YouTube to find someone who year after year, decade after decade has gone from good to great. Number four, brand building. A lot of people are creating content and they're making the mistake. They're not building a brand. A lot of people are chasing virality, but they're not building a brand. A brand is what is truly going to last. I can't wait to learn from Dave. Man, what is your thoughts on building a brand? How do you build a brand that sure is not without criticism? Man, anyone that does something, says something, you know, puts themselves out there. But how do you build a brand of high impact? And how do you build a personal brand? You know, the promise of our conference is it's really the number one conference for building your business and personal brand with video. You think about personal brands out there, Dave Ramsey, whether, you know, whatever you agree with them or not, there's going to be some nuggets and some lessons to learn in regards to brand. Number five, thinking bigger. I'm just excited to think bigger. You know, I want to think big in small places. And I want to encourage you, don't let your small YouTube channel make you small-minded. If you're just starting, there's something about getting around people that think bigger, dream bigger. Our whole company is devoted to helping you think different, think bigger, think media. And so when we really thought long and hard about, man, who would be amazing to have at our conference, Grow with Video Live, and we looked at the opportunity of even having Dave Ramsey, which, by the way, I didn't believe it was possible. He doesn't need to leave or do anything. He leaves Nashville, besides for travel, max 2 times a year. That's just his schedule. Just doesn't go to things like this. Doesn't usually go to events like this. But when we were talking with the team at Ramsey Solutions and we saw that this was even a possibility, we thought, man, that's thinking different. That's thinking bigger. And so we're so excited to think about what can we learn. And even the baton pass, you know, he's working on a succession plan right now. He's got Ramsey personalities, all that stuff happening. Excited to hear about that. But, you know, if you're a Gen Z creator right now, you're a younger millennial, elder millennial, Gen X, man, every generation, I'm excited to learn because this conference is about you. This conference is about your success, your vision, your dreams. What do you want to build on YouTube? What do you want to build that's bigger than YouTube and TikTok and Instagram? What's the mission? What's the purpose-driven goal that you have to think about how Dave can impact all of us? I'm so excited. I mean, it's gonna be a rare event. And by the way, it actually is kind of limited seating. Like we have like 700 seats, just that's what the venue allows, M Hotel. So I want to encourage you, if you're at all interested, you want to grab tickets soon because it will sell out. Especially, this is only our first speaker that we're announcing. So you know it's going to be good. And if you've been to Grow Video Live in the past, but then finally, number 6, it's probably the one that means the most to me. as I look at the wrong camera, is built to last. I think about the way that Ramsey Solutions has built the company, built his brand, conducted himself. Man, in a world where we see Sam Brinkman-Frieds and FTX, we see people going to jail. In a world where we see a lot of compromise, in a world where we see different leaders who are making short-sighted decisions, leaders where, again, you know, maybe families are breaking up and marriages are breaking up. If you follow Think Media for any length of time, you know that faith and family and legacy and longevity are our priorities. And in a world of social media where everyone's chasing virality, but also oftentimes chasing success at the sacrifice of their soul, like just views for any reason, like I'm just doing stunts and spectacle, to think about being built to last year after year, decade after decade. This is the thinking behind why did we want to have Dave Ramsey come to our conference in Las Vegas so we could learn and take notes. I think about being built to last. Family, you know, his daughter, Rachel Cruz, is part of the succession plan, the personalities, the way he structured his company. I've been able to tour the offices there, meet the team, meet different leaders, and just really think about that. And I think, man, if I'm just beginning, I want to learn from somebody that's built to last. I heard a mentor of mine recently say, be careful who you learn from. Be careful who you're taking advice from. And I know that we could get different YouTube tips and tactics, but do you really want their life? You want their marriage? You want their family? What are the other aspects? Are they happy? They have peace? They just chase money? Do they chase something bigger, more purpose? Is it about impact? Was it about short-sighted greed, or was it about greater impact? And so last year, our company's theme was built to last. And I think about, man, I want to learn from people that are built to last. And by the way, you know, I'm not trying to be critical of anybody else or whatever, but I want to be cautious about who I learn from. And so I'm all about if somebody could teach us some tactics and they've got some cool formulas and different things we can learn. I'm excited about that. But I think ultimately having Dave Ramsey at our conference, learning from, he's the OG content creator, beginner to advanced information. He's good to great, brand building and personal brand building, thinking bigger and being built to last. It's going to be incredible. And so ultimately, if you go to growthvideolive.com, you can see the details. And we'll have a couple other speakers that we're going to be announcing soon. You know, why attend Growth Video Live? Number one, trends and tools, latest trends and tools. We're going to be talking a lot about AI. AI is disrupting content creation. We're going to talk about the latest trends. If you want to be on the bleeding edge and get an advantage in the creator economy, then definitely come. You know, Goldman Sachs said that basically the next 3 years are going to be the best 3 years in the creator economy, that it's going to double by 2027, the total addressable market. And so we feel like this is a strategic time to really be having some strategic conversations about trends and tools, the best tools for content creation, gear, software, all that kind of stuff, and AI. I think secondly, and this is the biggest unique point of our conference, is the business side. How do you start a business or grow an existing business with video? I know other conferences lean a little bit more entertainment, and we lean a little bit more education. Who has dominated education more than Dave Ramsey? If you are a coach, speaker, business owner, you want to build your personal brand, eventually package what you know into an online course, membership, into a book. You want to be a best-selling author, build a real business. What are the business models that we could build in the creator economy? And for those that want to teach something, that want to take what they know, put it on YouTube and monetize that in multiple ways while changing people's lives. Not only is the creator economy going to double in the next 3 years, according to Goldman Sachs, but even the e-learning industry is going to be something like well over $1 trillion by 2031. It just keeps growing. This whole move to people learning online, to people looking at YouTube, membership communities, different groups, Discords, Facebook groups, all this different stuff. Business. How do you build a real business, a sustainable business, and a business that's built to last? But also, I think one of the most exciting things, number three, why attend Growth Video Live, is the connections. I mean, in a world where it's all online, I think connection matters more than ever before. I can't wait to meet you and shake your hand and connect with the attendees at our conference. By the way, we're not live streaming it. And so that was a decision we made, just realizing that, man, there's so much noise. There's a lot of more noise in our feeds than ever before. Short form content's cool, but I don't know about you. I feel like my anxiety level, And by the way, there's one thing to put it out there and get your brand out there, but being careful about how much you're consuming and how much peace is that bringing? How much real focus is that bringing? So we thought, okay, this is about the people who can make it to Vegas and get in the room so that we could just not learn together, but that we can connect with one another. And really prioritizing, networking is a weird word. But I think it's kind of what it is. It's like building your network, building your relationships. When I look back, our event's about 6 years old now, and people have made friendships and they've met people they've collaborated with, and the conversations that happen in the lobby with other creators and other business owners, and the synergy and some intentional things that we're going to be doing to create connection at the M Hotel in Las Vegas. We're so excited. So I think those are really when you think Grow with Video Live, the event that Think Media hosts, it's really the intersection of the trends and tools of how do you build an existing business or start a business with YouTube and with online video. And then how can you connect with other creators, right, that are in person, no live stream, and really shutting out distractions so that we can experience something that I think is needed in a world where digital is going so fast. So the link is in the description, growwithvideolive.com, of course. And early bird pricing is going on right now. As we continue to announce more speakers, the prices are only going up. A couple of different ticket levels, general admission, VIP. At the platinum level, if you want to meet Dave, get a picture with him, it's kind of cool, and a few other perks and a lot of stuff happening. Also, it's important to get your room. Come out to Vegas, book your room fast. Because again, it's all going to fill up pretty quick. It's happening April 24th through the 26th. And so coming in about 3.5 months, and man, I can't wait. And appreciate you. If you're just jumping on the stream, then check the replay for our little promo video. But we're excited to have Dave Ramsey as our keynote speaker at Grow with Video Live 2024. More speaker announcements coming soon. And I'm so grateful for you being a part of the Think Media community. Of course, we're going to be pumping out more videos, more content for you throughout the year. But if you want to join us in person at our event, growwithvideolive.com, and it is going to be amazing. Until then, my name is Sean Cannell, your guide to building a profitable YouTube channel. And until then, let's talk soon.